Every religion has its own music, chants or hymns or MXPX, but not every religion is Scientology. And not every religious song is secretly about how the ancient souls of long-dead aliens are attached to your soul because they lack their own free will, because they were sent here by a galactic dictator named Xenu who put them inside of volcanoes and blew them up with hydrogen bombs.
And time will be
Thanks to Anonymous and South Park, most internet-dwelling humans have a working knowledge of Scientology.
Usually to hear the secret doctrine, you have to be in the church for several years, Stan. Are you ready to hear the truth?
Created by science fiction writer L. Ron Hubbard in the 50s, Scientology is fascinating because it is the quintessential modern American religion. Its business practices are modeled after McDonald's and Coca-Cola. It uses very contemporary marketing techniques, and it is on an endless quest for mountains of cash. It's as American as baseball or jazz. And it's a good thing that it has its own jazz. The Apollo Stars were Scientology's first band. While Hubbard and his new religion were under attack worldwide, they ended up spending most of the 70s at sea on majestically named vessels like the Apollo, where these stars were born. Power of Source was released in 1974. The band were reportedly forced to pay Hubbard $1 for every wrong note played during the recording, which is strange because this is a jazz album. The Apollo Stars entertained members of Scientology's inner circle, Sea Org as they came to be known, and members of the public, although none of this was as entertaining as Hubbard's next foray into popular music. Conceived by Hubbard as the musical companion to his epic 1982 novel Battlefield Earth, Space Jazz was written by the author and performed by artists like Chick Corea. Originally conceived as a multimedia trilogy that would end in a Battlefield Earth film, it took 18 long years for Hubbard's dream to be realized.
It's a joke.
Mission Earth would be Hubbard's last novel published before his death, a sprawling 10-part tome that would be adapted into a one-part album by Edgar Winter in 1986. There are also two albums, one released in 1986, the other in 2001, that take Hubbard's words and set them to new music. They're like Scientology gospel, but so much funkier.
Take the round of auditing, and once again be free.
Performed by Frank Stallone, Leif Garrett, and the breakout star from the film adaptation of Battlefield Earth, John Travolta, 1986's The Road to Freedom explicitly explores Scientological ideas like auditing, Hubbard's insane sci-fi version of psychotherapy. It also finally gives us his words in his voice.
I do not sing what I believe, I only give them fact. If they believe quite otherwise, it still will have impact.
So beautiful.
Hey, could somebody tell me where the party at? Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up. Put your hands up, put 'em up. I see a bass line.
That was Dougie Fresh on 2011's The Joy of Creating, an album that also features noted Scientologist Isaac Hayes. It is shockingly hard to find online. Unlike all of Scientology's most sacred documents, which if you were actually a member of the church, they would charge you hundreds of thousands of dollars to view. It's kind of like the library card bit in Good Will Hunting, only with a homophobic space cult instead of a bunch of jags from Harvard. Which brings us solidly into the 90s with the Kids on Stage for a Better Tomorrow.
Even though we are young,
Active from 1992 till 2012, the Kids were a group of non-denominational singers and dancers who just happened to have their practice and performance space inside of Scientology's Celebrity Center in LA. They also had a TV show.
If you'd like to find out more about the barriers to study, here's the book that we use. It's called Learning How to Learn by L. Ron Hubbard. And for older kids, there's a book called Study Skills for Life.
Right? Their most popular video is called Don't Pass Me By, and while it's primarily a super unlistenable version of Rhythm Nation, it does feature this one dude just hammering on notes every single chance that he gets. Go on. I'm sold. What do you think? Is Scientology's music better or worse or more or less evil than any religion's music? Let us know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for new episodes of This Exists every Thursday. If you're from the Church of Scientology, please don't sue us. And we had a video go up on the Needle Drop a couple of weeks ago all about torture and music, and a few people accused us of treating the topic somewhat insensitively, trying to be funny, much like we did in this video. So instead of making a joke about Going Clear or Body Thetans or Xenu, I hope that you will check out some links in the description all about Lisa McPherson and some of the more heinous things that have gone on in the name of Scientology.